Jests out of place.
I have a vacancy for a jester. Tell me, what are your qualifications for such a post?
Well, marry, sir, I have a pretty wit. I can rhyme you extempore. Well, I can convulse you with quip and conundrum. I have all the lighter philosophies at my tongue's tip. I can be merry, wise, quaint, grim, sardonic! One by one or all at once. Well, I have a pretty term for anecdote. I know all the jests, ancient and modern, past, present, and to come. I can riddle you from dawn of day to set of sun, and if that content you not, well on to midnight. And the small hours. Oh, sir, a pretty wit, I warrant you. A pretty wit. I jibe and joke, and quip and crank, for lowly folk and men of rank. I ply my craft and know no fear, but aim my shaft at prince or peer, at peer or prince, at prince or peer. I aim my shaft and know no fear. I've wisdom from the east and from the west, that's subject to no academic rule. You may find it in the jeering of a jest, or distill it from the folly of a fool. I can teach you with a quip if I've a mind. I can trick you into learning with a laugh. Oh, we know all my folly, and you'll find a grain or two of truth among the chaff. Oh, we know all my folly, and you'll find a grain or two of truth among the chaff. I can set a braggart quailing with a quip. The upstart I can wither with a whim. He may wear a merry laugh upon his lip, but his laughter has an echo that is grim. When they're offered to the world in merry guise, unpleasant truths are swallowed with a will. For he who make his fellow creatures wise should always gild the philosophic pill. For he who make his fellow creatures wise should always gild the philosophic pill.
And how came you to leave your last employ?
Oh, why, sir, it was in this wise. My lord was the Archbishop of Canterbury. Well, it was considered that one of my jokes was unsuited to his Grace's family circle. In truth, I ventured to ask a poor riddle, sir, whereupon lay the difference between his Grace and poor Jack Point. Well, His Grace was pleased to give it up. Thereupon I told him that whereas His Grace was paid £10,000 a year for being good, poor Jack Point was good for nothing. 'Twas but a harmless jest, sir, which angered His Grace, who whipped me and set me in the stocks for a scurril rogue, and so we parted. Well, I'd rather not work for the dignified clergy again.
But I trust you are very careful not to give offence. I have daughters.
Sir, my jokes are most carefully selected. Well, anything objectionable is expunged. If Your Honour pleases, I'll try them first on Your Honour's chaplain.
Can you give me an example? Say that I had sat down hurriedly on something sharp.
Why then, sir, I would say that you had sat down on the spur of the moment.
I don't think much of that. Is that the best you can do?
It has always been much admired, sir. We'll try again.
Well then, I am at dinner, and the joint of meat is but half cooked.
Why then, sir, I would say that that which is underdone cannot be helped. Cannot be...
I see. I think that manner of thing would be somewhat irritating.
At first, perhaps, sir, but there is use in all things. You will come in time to like it.
We will suppose that I caught you kissing the kitchen wench under my very nose.
Under her very nose, sir. That's where I'd kiss her, not under yours. Oh, do you take me, sir? A pretty wit, I warrant you, a pretty wit.
The maiden comes. Follow me, friend, and we will discuss this matter at length.
I'm your worship's servant. That is to say, I hope I soon shall be. But before proceeding to a more serious topic, can you tell me, sir, why a cook's brain pan is like an overwhelmed clock?
Oh, a truce to this fooling. Follow me.
Just my luck, my best conundrum wasted.